locust tip of the nose, feeling of smell of a rose in the absence of a rose. How come you see the red color, indigo color, even without the absence of any object? Are you getting it? That will help you to you become your own teacher. My goal is that. Do nothing. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your awareness on the right hand, your awareness on the left hand. Lift your both the palms, place it on your eyes, open the eyes inside. Bring the hands down. Where are you, David and Jerry?
I, for me, it was at the very beginning. I had this analogy of cutting my thoughts. So I just pictured myself with a machete cutting these ropes around a balloon, and I cut the ropes, and all of a sudden the balloon started to rise. And then I remember you starting the mantra, and all I could see was indigo after that, and it went by extremely fast.
Very fast. So, where you see, one thing we should understand when the meditation goes very fast, we spent, I think, much more time than other sessions. So, one thing is there, the mind is definitely deeper. Easy aspect. How are you, Jerry?
Sir, I'm good. From the time I closed my eyes, it was kind of smooth sailing, I would say.
That's
Lots of colors still and things, but it was very smooth.
very
And the mind was, there's no resistance at all. Just went with it. The flow was great. So.
remember, the mind was on the upper palate, so we had the color and visions. So mind can move anywhere by default. How are you, Brandy?
I'm well. It took a little. I'm not in my usual space, so it took a little while longer to get in to my meditation. But once I got in, it was a little more expansive. So it was kind of like a little bit of extra hard work paid off.
Well, yeah, it happens. It's okay. You went deeper. How are you, Stephen? Oh,
I'm good. It was a very quiet, peaceful, quick meditation that had nothing. I mean, I closed my eyes and it was just me and your instructions.
beautiful. That is the way. That is the way. How are you, Kate?
I align with Stephen. Very quiet.
Very quiet.
Very,
Very good.
very nice.
Can we do this step during the day? I'm looking at you. At the same time, the mind is feeling the smell of a rose here. Let me listen to you. That is only the one very smaller part. Can we do that during the day? It will tell you if the mind is not distracted. How are you, Lara? Beautiful Kate, yeah.
It was good. It was quiet. There was a lot of purple, and it kind of moving from purple to red at the beginning, and then it got just nothing.
No, but yeah, but it's a beautiful. Did I tell you that I'll be telling you later about where the vision of colors appears? Now you know it is. Mine naturally was focused on the palette, upper palette. How are you, Sam?
I'm really good. In terms of the way I could describe it is, quiet, peaceful, but with the breathing, I feel like I started off with a darker palette, and as we go through it, it ends up expanding and getting lighter into more of like a bright orange.
Right.
And the space expanded and expanded, and it was very quiet and
Infinite.
peaceful.
Beautiful. One thing I should tell you that those who get these visions in the colors, now we have, and we are understanding five sense organ, five attribute of the sense organ means sense of smell, touch, sight, etc. So now we have a locus, right? So during the day, you pick up that locus, that center. Just keep your aware. No, let me feel, and by the tongue, let me feel the upper palate, and just see that. Stay there for a minute and see what happens. And tell me, how are you, John?
I'm doing well. That was good. I felt very stable and light, and then
Stable and light. That's good. Yes. You know, those were the obstacles in the beginning, but now they are going away. How are you, Antoinette?
That was very nice. A lot of colors. And I went from a green to a red, and then the indigo, periwinkle, and then it went beyond that, just deep and vast. And it was very calming.
Calming. Beautiful. You see that I see the majority of the people have those feeling of the colors. But we focus at the tip of the nose to have a fragrance of a rose, and the mind naturally went deeper. So when it went deeper, it is the second step of the practice, which has a greater impact. And that is what the recitation is. We will understand that. You should become your own teacher. That is my goal. So now we will go to Ashok. How are you, Ashok? Ashok likes always the breathing. We should not be dependent on anything. I know.
So it is nice, sir.
It is
And,
nice, yes.
uh,
Because he
it's
always likes to do some breathing in the beginning. Many seekers say,
thank
why
you.
don't you give the breathing practice before the meditation? So you can understand. How are you? We have Jake. Yeah, we have Jake is gone. So we have Terry, last one. Ah, you can open it, I know.
Okay.
Yes, you did it.
I had today was it was like really all over the place, but I was very intent on persevering because I was able to do it.
Yes,
But
you were able
it
to do it.
was yeah, it was kind of crazy all over the place, but I maintained it, and I do see colors, and I can mention it, but
Yeah.
they were like mostly blue, sometimes to white, sometimes kind of sparkly, and sometimes they went in a star. you know, like a dot with
Yeah,
lines
yeah.
coming out from it. But alas, what was I going to say? One more thing about the end. Oh, during the mantra, I
Yeah.
couldn't keep up. I kept getting behind. I couldn't breathe in. Well, what I was counting 10, I never made it to 10.
Okay.
So I kind of got out of sync with you guys, but so I think that was kind of raggedy. But last night during the middle of the night, I couldn't move and I couldn't get the computer to work because there
Okay.
was internet problem. So I just was laying there doing a practice from my own mind, not listening to anything, and
Yeah.
I had an extraordinary experience. It was just I don't even know how to. I felt like I went really deep, and I started to. I actually felt like I was starting to fall or go somewhere, like I was about to drop out of this world into I don't know where.
Yes.
I can't even put it into words. And
Your your regular practice is helping you to rise in consciousness, and sometimes the mind detaches itself completely from the body, even if the body is moving. So
no,
that's it.
I wasn't moving. I couldn't move, so I
Do
was
you
very
see that?
still.
That's the journey of a great seeker. In spite of all the challenges that is happening in the body, look at her mind. That is the beauty. We will. Now, what I'm saying, I just thought it that next time we will meditate on the upper palate with the tongue, because majority of people have those visions and colors, and then we will see how our mind responds. That needs to be seen. That is all. Thank you very